One of the first things that Armstrong did after he got out was to grab a sample and put it in his pocket. So it was very important that he got a sample back. When they went, there was 3 ideas about where the Earth and the Moon came from. What Apollo did was actually it threw away 200 years of theories, and actually after Apollo, science was worse off.
It's first it's surreal. It's quite eye-opening seeing it all actually happening, and then even though you're not a scientist, you are helping these scientists out, so you're there almost like at the forefront of all these cool technologies.
There's no other way in the world to produce this. This will produce the brightest, the most energetic terahertz source of these short pulses that's possible.
I produce tiny sub-millimeter micro-targets, a structure that's made up of different materials, some precious metals or plastics, that is made to very, very small scales that we give to our scientists to use in their laser experiment.
This is stargazing at Raquel. It's an open event where we get in 800 or 900 people from the public around the south to come here and experience some of the things that we do. These are important events because it's our opportunity to encourage and enthuse the youngsters in the area about science and about space, and to learn about some of the really exciting careers that you can have in learning about the universe around us.
Once I completed my A-levels, I found that the classroom learning in that aspect wasn't quite for me. I'm much better at learning hands-on skills and being shown how something works rather than told. With university fees going up, it's not always viable for everyone to be able to go. It's also a different alternative route to education. Just because I'm doing an apprenticeship does not mean I'm not going to get my degree.
When we're going to journalism schools, we don't learn about health, we don't learn about climate change, but when we are in the newsroom, we are supposed to communicate about these things to people, yet we ourselves don't understand them. So from this training, I am hoping that I am going to understand about the health science aspect and the environmental science aspect very well, so that when I go back, I am going to be reporting things that I am aware of, instead of just regurgitating information from research papers. I am going to be analyzing them and giving people the right information.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
I would have been about 19, 20 years old, and we were crowded around the family TV at home, and I can remember with great excitement just watching Neil Armstrong actually land on the moon.
We sat up all night, just the 3 of us. I think your mum and dad were away. Yeah, and we watched, and it was just amazing.